Hi friends, welcome back to Guide for All. In this session, we discuss the current affairs of fourth week of January 2022, and at the end of the session, we have a quiz for you. Please attempt it. Before that, if you are watching our channel for the first time, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get new video notification. Now let's start our discussion with the first question. What is the rank of India in Corruption Perceptions Index 2021? Answer is 85th. Talking about Corruption Perception Index, it is released every year by Transparency International, and as per this index, India ranked 85th with a score of 40 in 2021, and this index has been topped jointly by Denmark, Finland, and New Zealand. Apart from this, recently Indian State of Forest Report 2021 released, and as per this, India's forest and tree covers rose by 2261 square kilometer in last 2 years, and Indian State of Forest Report is released by Forest Survey of India every 2 years. And apart from this, recently Henley Passport Index 2022 released, and as per this, India ranks 83rd, and this index has been topped by Japan and Singapore jointly. Move to next question. The government of India appointed whom as a new chief economic advisor? Correct answer is Anant Nageshwaran. Talking about some latest appointment, recently Vinod Jha appointed as a chairperson of Prevention of Money Laundering Act Adjudicating Authority, and Pushpakumar Joshi appointed as a new chairman and MD of Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, and Vinodhandan Jha, so it is repeat, and Goodot roped Neeraj Chopra as a new brand ambassador. Move to next question. Who has won the Australian Open 2022 Women's Singles title? Correct answer is Ashley Barty. Talking about Australian Open, it is one of the most important Grand Slam tournament. The other three are US Open, French Open, and Wimbledon. And in the Australian Open, in the men's category, Rafael Nadal won men's single title for the year 2022. And talking about some other sports news, 2022 Winter Olympics will be held in China, and Lucknow IPL team to be called as the Lucknow Super Giants, and Ladakh team wins 9th Women National Hockey Championship 2022, and India's first Para Badminton Academy launched in Lucknow, and recently PV Sindhu wins title at Syed Modi Badminton 2022, and recently Indian tennis star Sania Mirza announced that she will retire after 2022 season. Move to next question. The Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve has awarded the prestigious TX2 award after its tiger numbered award since 2020. Where the Satyamangala Tiger Reserve located? Correct answer is Tamil Nadu. And what is TX2 award? TX2 is a global award which was set up in 2010 in Sandbox after the Sandbox Tiger Summit, and the award is entered by organizations such like WWF, UNDP, IUCN, Global Tiger Fund, and CATS, and the Lion Shows. Apart from this, recently Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary said to be notified as the fourth tiger reserve of Rajasthan. And talking about some other appointment, recently Assam government awarded Assam Award to Ratan Tata, and Neeraj Chopra honored with Parama Vishishta Seva Medal. Move to next question. On which date National Voters Day is observed or celebrated every year across the India? Right answer is 25th January. Talking about National Voters Day, so National Voters Day observed across India to mark Foundation Day of Election Commission of India. It came into exist on January 25, 1950. So this day is observed since 2011, and apart from this, recently National Tourism Day is celebrated on 25th January to spread awareness about importance of tourism and its impact on the economy. Apart from this, on January 24, National Girl Child Day is observed. This day is observed since 2008, and on 25th January, Himachal Pradesh Foundation Day is observed because on this day in 1971, Himachal Pradesh became the 18th state of India. And on 26 January we observed International Customs Day, and on January 28 Data Privacy Day or Data Protection Day is observed, and on 29th January Indian Newspaper Day is observed because on this day India's first newspaper Hikki's Bengal Gazette published in 1780. And this was published by James August Hickey. And on January 30 we observed Martyrs Day. So Martyrs Day is observed on 13 January to mark the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. So on this day in 1948 Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse. Move to next question. India's largest electric vehicle charging station opened at which place? Correct answer is Gurugram. Talking about this in more detail, India's largest electric vehicle charging station with a capacity of 100 charging points for four-wheelers was opened at Delhi Jaipur National Highway in Gurugram. So previously India's largest EV station was situated in Navi Mumbai with 16 AC and 4 DC charging ports for EVs. The new electric vehicle charging station has been developed by tech piloting company Electrifa Private Limited. Apart from this, recently world's largest canal lock unveiled in Netherlands. Move to next question. Who is the author of the book A Little Book of India celebrating 75 years of independence? Correct answer is Ruskin Bond. Talking about some other important books in news, the $10 billion dream is authored by Subhash Garg, and India's Women Unsung Heroes. This book is a pictorial comic book written by Meenakshi Lekhi, and The Legend of Birsa Munda authored by Tuhin Sinha and Ankit Verma, and Bose, The Untold Story of an Inconvenient Nationalist by Chandrachud Ghosh, and Mamta Beyond 2021 authored by Jayant Goswala. Move to next question. Which company has retained the title as a World's Valuable Brand in Brand Finance 2021? Correct answer is Apple. Apple has retained a position as the most valuable brand in 2000 as well as according to Brand Finance 22 Global 500 report. The brand valuation of Apple was recorded as $355.1 billion in 2022, which is increased 35% from last year. Talking about top 10 brands, and this list include Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Samsung, Facebook, Industrial Commercial Bank of China, and Huawei and Verizon. Apart from this, recently Air India formally handed over its charge to Tata Group for 2022. Move to next question. India's first Graphene Innovation Center established in which state? Correct answer is Kerala. Talking about some other important first in news, Kerala High Court become India's first paperless High Court. Apart from this, Kerala is also in news because Kerala's first ever bird atlas inaugurated in Kerala, and recently Himachal Pradesh become the first LPG enabled smoke-free state of the country, and Hyderabad gets India's first open rock museum and India's first heli hub to be set up in Gurugram, and Kochi has become India's first city to have a water metro project. Move to next question. Prabha Atre, who was conferred the Padma Vibhushana, was recently news is associated with which field? Correct answer is music. Recently, Government of India announced the Padma Awards. So Padma Awards contains of Padma Vibhushana and Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri. Padma Awards were instituted in 1954 along with Bharat Ratna. So in this year, there are 4 persons have been honored with Padma Vibhushana. There are Bipin Rawat has been honored posthumously in civil service category, and Sri Kalyana Singh is also honored posthumously in public affair category, and Mrs. Prabha Atre in the art category, and Sri Radheshyama Khemka posthumously honored Padma Vibhushana in literature and education category. And in this year, Padma Bhushan is honored to 17 personalities and Padma Shri to 107 personalities. And now let's see famous persons one by one. First is Lala Lajpat Rai. So Lala Lajpat Rai was in news because on 28 January his birth anniversary is observed. Lala Lajpat Rai was a British Indian author, revolutionary and politician. He played a pivotal role in the Indian independence movement. He was popularly known as Punjab Kesari. He was one of 3 members of the Lal Bal Triumvirate. In this, Lal stands for Lal Lajpat Rai, Bal stands for Balaganga Tilaka, and Pal stands for Bipin Chandra Pal. And Lala Lajpat Rai has also founded the institution like Punjab National Bank in 1894 and the Lakshmi Insurance Company. And Lala Lajpat Rai elected as the president of Indian National Congress at Calcutta session of 1920. And Lala Lajpat Rai wrote famous books such like Unhappy India, Arya Samaj, and Young India. Next, Rani Gaidin Leo was in news because on 26 January 1915, her birth anniversary was observed. She was a Naga spiritual and political leader who led an armed rebellion against British in Manipur, Nagaland, and in Assam. In 1927, at the age of 13, Gaidin Leo, along with her cousin Haipu Jodonganga, joined the Heraka movement, which aimed at the revival of Naga tribe religion and establishing the self-rule of the Nagas, ending the British rule. She established a tribal organization like Kabni Samiti in 1934. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru described Gaidin Leo as the daughter of the hills and gave her title Rani for her courage. And Rani Gaidin Leo has been awarded with so many awards like Padma Bhushana in 1982 and Tamrapatra Freedom Fighter Award in 1972 and Vivekananda Seva Award in 1980. K.M. Karyappa was in news because on 28 January his birth anniversary was observed. K.M. Karyappa. Its full name is Kodanderu Madappa Karyappa, and he was born at Shanivara Sante in Kodagu, which was princely state in Karnataka. Karyappa was served as in many countries like Iraq, Syria, and Burma. He led Indian forces on Western Front during Indo-Pak War of 1947, and Karyappa is one of only two Indian Army officers to hold five-star rank of Field Marshal. And every year on 15 January, Army Day is observed because on this day in 1949 he became the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army. Next, R. Venkataramana. R. Venkataramana was in news because on 27 January his death anniversary was observed. His full name is Ramaswamy Venkataramana. He was an Indian lawyer and independent India's activities and politician. He served as the 8th President and 7th Vice President of India. He was an activist, freedom fighter, participated in Quit India movement. He was member of the Constitutional Assembly, served as a Union Minister and key proponent of India's industrial development story. And that's it for today. Now quiz. The PDF of the lecture can be downloaded from our Telegram channel. The link has been given in the description box. Please check it. If you like this session, please like and share it. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get new video notification. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel.